Apparently not as much as you.
Everybody in that room had a drink or two. Even more.
Maybe. They must have remembered where the roadblock was.
Oh, so it's okay to drive when you're drunk? As long as you don't get caught?
Don't take it out on me, Adam. I didn't bring you in.
I've been a cop for nearly 15 years, Frank.
No, listen to this.
Go ahead. Like I'm asleep.
I did some checking on TJ's friend, Jonathan Kelly. About 2 months ago, Pinhall, he and TJ were in a car wreck. They were both wasted on alcohol. Johnny's blood level was a .24.
I'm surprised he could drive.
Apparently he couldn't. TJ walked away from it, but Johnny was paralyzed from the neck down with permanent brain damage.
Then a couple of weeks ago, TJ's taking Johnny for a walk on some bridge, and somehow Johnny winds up in the river. TJ jumps in, tries to save him, but he couldn't.
Well, remind me never to stand next to that guy in an electrical storm. So you think we can establish a link between the letterbox and that accident?
Well, they're serving a lot of underage kids. Might be a way to revoke their license if we can get TJ to testify.
I'm sure Jonathan's parents would love to see something like that happen.
You think he'll do it?
He already blames the bar for Johnny's death. Because that's the way he sounded at the cemetery.
Me and Alex can go bang on the door of the Alcohol Beverage Control Office.
Let me guess. You heard I got arrested last night.
It kind of leaked out.
Well, just to set you straight, this all started because some rookie cop went overboard.
Well, we knew it was something like that.
Something like what?
Something like you weren't really drinking.
Thanks for the support.
Were you drinking?
No.
Well, then there's nothing to worry about, is there?
I had a couple of glasses of wine, Penhall. I wasn't drinking.
Oh.
There's a big distinction. Look, if you don't mind, I'd rather keep my personal life personal. So, how's it going?
Well, just like I thought. Angelo the waiter took one look at that fake ID you gave us, left us right out of the bar.
Oh. So? Now what?
So now I guess we hook up with Kenny, try to get some fake ID like his.
You don't think that, maybe that's what I had in mind when I gave you the bad proof?
Okay. All right. You got me. I'm sorry. I underestimated you. It'll never happen again.
Good.
Sounds just a little bit defensive, don't you think?
Come on, it was one of those boredom banquets. Everybody has a couple of drinks. Doesn't make you drunk, but it's right.
TJ Caldwell. Is there a TJ Caldwell here? TJ Caldwell.
So how long do we have to wait?
Think you maybe got 10 minutes so I can develop these, or would you rather just take the negatives?
Don't mind him. He gets a little cranky when he doesn't nap.
So, you want the whole package?
What's the whole package?
Listen, there's plenty of quality licenses floating around, but I make available to my customers the all-important second ID.
That was my idea. No.
So, that's $100 altogether, cash money.
Well, I can really write you a check because I don't have a picture ID. They're new.
These IDs are for amusement only. You got that?
You fellas gonna try it again? Oh, nice work. What do you guys have?
Let's bring us a picture, okay, Angela?
Picture?
Thanks, Doc.
So, Brian, what's the story with Trace? You got your own personal groupie or what?
No, she's cool. She just hangs out with us. Plus, she makes a good barometer.
What do you mean?
Well, as soon as me and Kenny start thinking about hitting on her, we know we've been drinking too much.
Jack.
Yo, give me a club soda. Hey, how's it going? I met you the other day. You see, Kenny finally got you some decent ID.
Yeah. So what are you doing here? I thought you hated this place.
I do. But every once in a while, I don't know, I gotta come by.
Hey, listen, we didn't mean anything by drinking at the cemetery.
Yeah, hey, it's okay. I mean, I was just visiting a friend of mine, you know. And seeing you guys out there partying, I heard about Johnny. Yeah, what'd you hear?
He died.
Yeah, he did die, so what's that to you?
Nothing. I told you I felt bad about sitting around drinking by Johnny's grave. I just thought I'd apologize.
Oh, wow, thank you. Really, thanks so much for apologizing.
You could have said anything, all
What
right?
the hell are you doing here anyway? I mean, you come over here, you sit down, and I'm supposed to feel all happy because you're such a nice guy and you can relate to me about something you know nothing about. You ever even know anybody who died?
Sorry I bothered you.
The breathalyzer results are a little high for 2 glasses of wine, Captain.
Then check the calibrations on the equipment.
Maybe they were big glasses. Captain Fuller, at one point during Officer Pallone's questioning, did you change your story and tell him you had only 1 glass of wine?
Yes,
Why?
I wasn't counting.
And how do you know you only had 2?
Oh, come on. We have been through this already. I was on a date. I had 2 glasses of wine, maybe. Look, Mr. Miller, I'm not a drinker. A beer in the afternoon at a football game is a big deal for me. And I don't smoke pot either, or snort cocaine, take drugs, beat my children, or cheat on my wife when I was married.
Just settle down now, Captain. Can we just please try to get through this?
Look, I'm a little frustrated here. I'm a good cop. I do my job well. This guy's like me that you want on the force.
I am not questioning whether or not we want you on the force, Captain. I'm sure you're a good cop.
Then why don't you just cut to the bottom line? Ask me to admit that I could barely walk, much less drive. Because if that's all you want to hear, I can give it to you now. We can cut this whole thing short.
That's not the purpose of the interview. I'm merely trying to ascertain the facts.
Oh, great. I'm talking to Joe Friday now. You know, I can't wait for you people to be on my side if I'm ever in any serious trouble.
Captain Fuller, make no mistake about it. You're already in serious trouble.
Just don't think it's working out, you know? Give yourself some breathing room.
Whatever pain you're going through is going to heal, but it's going to take time.
What if I don't want to wait? You know? I don't know if I want to wait. Come on, you gotta think this through.
Because it's kind of a bogus way out. We got to take some time and work on this thing.
Now, tell me about your friend. My friend's dead.
Is my case pretty much what you're used to, Plesser?
You kidding? This is a walk in the park. Last guy defended blew a .41. He's legally dead. Of course, he did weigh 500 pounds, but still, that's a pretty big number.
How do you defend the .41?
You gotta be a little creative. I said, if my guy's dead, how can he be convicted of drunk driving? And if he's not dead, then obviously the system's inaccurate. Either way, he shouldn't be convicted.
Did they convict him?
Of course. But it must have made some kind of impression, because 2 weeks later, one of the judges called me up to represent him.
So, what do you think I'm looking at here?